Why are you laughing at me?
Interesting
You,
start.
you start a video and then you start look at me and you laugh.
Well,
You know, come on, that makes me feel bad. Makes me
burped-
feel inferior.
he burps
Feels
like-
like I got a problem. I burped. I did not burp. Do not accuse me on film of burping. I haven't burped in the last 45 years.
Oh yeah.
No.
White Lie number 87 in a series.
No.
All right. So Grab Bag. That's right. We have Grab
Rat
Bag.
bag.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
These are from the Champs collection then.
Right, they're from the Champs collection, and I've grabbed them without giving any prior notice to Dizzy. So he's hopefully he has some comments on these because I'm not sure how many comments I have. Here we got Peter Green. This is In the Skies.
Loved it. You know, actually, when you're talking about Fleetwood Mac, I love the years in which Peter Green was a part of Fleetwood Mac. Those were great years for his guitar playing, his lyrics, and the songs that he wrote, and his guitar playing, and his vocals.
His guitar playing.
And you know what? And his vocals and his vocals. And if there's anything I had to say more about Peter Green, is his solo stuff after he left Fleetwood Mac is very good as well.
Right. Well, this
He was
number 2.
responsible for these long riffs that were just really new age. A lot of people were copying what Peter Green was doing because he was revolutionizing rock music
and blues music.
and blues. Yeah,
Yeah.
Quite a guy.
Yeah. Great
guy.
great stuff.
I miss you, Peter.
A little hard to find some of his records,
Yeah.
but they are good. I do like them, and maybe there's a few others that I feel the same way. I don't know. How about Norman Greenbaum?
Now, Norman Greenbaum lived in Marin County
Oh,
of California, right outside of the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge. Had one record, and this is it. He had one big hit, and then he became very unhappy with being in the music business. He didn't like being famous or anything else. He didn't want to tour or be in the music business, really. I mean, he did it first, and he experienced it and says, nope, this isn't for me. And he went back to being kind of a cool hippie in Marin County, living on the residuals of this record and that song, which not too many people ever went and re-recorded. It wasn't that type of a song.
I'm trying to think. I want to say like Sky Saxon or somebody did it, but I'll have to look it up. But
Well, then you'll put it in the comments below.
Sure. Yeah.
It'll be right below. Just look right below when he's talking. You'll
Sometimes.
see it come up.
But I always like that song. And obviously lots of others because it still gets played here and there.
Well, look, it's been played ever since. You can't listen to an oldie station and not have that come up.
How about this one? This band's called Green.
It's on a good label too, Atco, but I never heard of it before.
Yeah, it's not. I had John Martin, James Neal, Gary Casebeer, Richard Gardezina. I don't know much about it either. It just is in my collection, and I haven't pulled it out. So
Well, you better play it.
I might have to play
give
it.
us a review later.
Find out. And then next up, I've got Bill Haley. There's a 45 of Bill Haley. This
I think
is a
that's the
rock and
same
roll
picture
stage.
from the. That's the same picture that was used on an album. Which I think is the same name of the album, Rock and Roll
yeah.
Stage
This
Show.
is probably it just put on 45s.
Yeah.
And this is part 3, it says. So there's
So it's a whole album just on
45s.
EPs.
And I only have one of them. But there's Bill Haley, another one.
I
of
got
his
a lot of Bill
records,
Haley, but I haven't seen this one before.
Razzle Dazzle.
That's one of his songs.
And this has got all the hits on it. Now it says recorded in concert, so this is a live record. And they I don't know. I'm sure in the '60s they started looking like an oldies act pretty fast, just because that hairstyle of Bill Haley's and everything. But I always loved Bill Haley's stuff, and it's come.
Oh,
come
this
in
is so
fashion
up
many
tempo. I mean, and it's got so much. It's rock, but it's also got soul with the saxophones that he had on it, and the way the bass player would get on the side of the bass, and jump around and all. Oh gosh, this is what a show. All these members of this band had a lot of showmanship. This was, this is almost circus rock.
Yeah, but then all the hits too: Shake, Rattle, and Roll, See
Oh,
You
yeah.
Later, Alligator, Rock Around the Clock.
Oh, they had this sax player
lot
in
of
this
shaking
band
going on.
could be so mean, down and dirty, and just blow your socks off. He was just so great.
And Rock the Joint.
The Comets were a great band, and they tried to go on without Bill Haley, and they did it, till they were older men, with little success. But they weren't going to quit.
How about Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds? Is that right? Do I have that? Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe, Frank. I wonder what he must be like Mark
You know,
Mullen, Mark Wayne Mullen,
I
right?
always say, like, now I was right on Norman Greenbaum. That's his record, and I don't think he ever had another one. But whether this band had another record or not, I doubt it. But
I think they did.
You think they did?
Yeah.
But
This is "Don't Pull Your Love Out." which
yeah,
is
that
their-
was their. Is that on this?
Uh-huh.
That's their
that
song.
Was, that was a big one.
That
for
was
them.
their song, man.
But
Big. But also forgettable very soon. Afterwards.
But yeah, I think they have another hit. I'll have to write in the comments. And then our last one, we have Jerry Goodman and Jan Hammer.
Well,
Like
John
children.
Hammer, everybody knows him because he went on to. Is this all jazz? Looks like it's on a jazz label. So we jumped from rock to jazz, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why I have it in my rock collection. Sometimes I just feel something belongs there, or maybe I don't know. I don't have the answer. I mean, you do have a guitar. You do.
Well, I see a song here called "Full Moon Boogie," so maybe it is rock, and maybe John Hammer. Some of these guys jumped.
Well, he worked with Jeff Beck.
Yeah.
So
Well, under Jeff Beck, you see him under the word genre of electronica. So he when
Definitely.
his later years,
he's got moves on here.
he was definitely going into experimental music. He was, are we going to add a synthesizer? Oh, great.
So
If they ever mention synthesizer with a rock band, you're in trouble.
well, I don't know about that.
I do.
I like Yes. They got a lot of synthesizer. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. They had a lot of synthesizer. I mean, all the bands of the '80s had a lot of synthesizer. That was just kind of a guarantee. But then again, you weren't a big fan of the '80s. So there we are with a grab bag. It was a small grab bag, but we like grab bags, whatever size they are. I do.
How well said. I couldn't have done that any better, really.
All right.
I don't even think my first grade teacher, Mrs. Snow, could have done that any better. That was really great.
Thank you very much.
Glad
Thank
you
you.
pulled that off.
All right, champ out, and we'll catch you on the next video.
Hey, from my heart to you, I miss you all, and I hope someday we all have lunch together. If you would, okay? So for now, this is Dizzy saying thanks and see you soon.
All right.